North Carolina vinyl picker here on a Tuesday night. Didn't have my show Sunday. I had to go up to Virginia and take care of something. I did pick up one record while I was up there. Didn't have a whole lot of time. It was up and back from where I live to Norfolk in 24 hours. So that was pretty hairy. And so I got that one to show you. And then I got some other things I've been picking up. As you know, in my store, Big Chief Vinyl 57, I have a lot of stuff for sale. I have LPs, CDs, DVDs, VHS, all kinds of stuff in there. So check out the store for last minute gifts till Christmas. And you know, it's only 5 days till Christmas. Yeah, that's right. We're down to the wire now. And 10 days until Big Chief's birthday. So that's pretty cool there. Later on in the show, we're going to pull 5 more of the concerts out of the bowl, put them in the envelope, and we'll talk about those 5 shows. They're just going to mix them all up. I've been to over 100 shows in my lifetime. Also, got big news. In the next 5 weeks, for the next 5 weeks, starting this Sunday, we're going to count down my favorite 5 VC channels. That's right. We're going to start with number 5 and go all the way to number 1. So you want to stay tuned for that. It's going to be a hoot. So let's go ahead and get into these records. It's going to be a short one tonight. And right now you're listening to a little bit of Return to Forever, Chick Corea. And this album's called Light as a Feather. And Mazzy says, make sure you take the shrink off or the plastic off the records. So that's what I'm doing. This is a really good one. I love Chick Corea. And whenever I can get an album with Chick Corea and Stanley Clarke on it, that's pretty special. I've gotten just about all their records now. I don't think I'm missing too much about anything there. Picked this one up also. These are all been on, I picked these up on either eBay or Discogs. And what I've been doing is selling stuff I don't want, CDs mostly, and a few vinyl, and then buying stuff I do want that's on my list. Instead of taking money out of the household budget, I just use funds here and then the mailing, and it's been working out pretty good. It goes right to PayPal and goes right back out. So here's one here. Check this one out. Here's Camel. I had this album, but I didn't have the promo. When I seen it on eBay, and I said, oh man, I got to get that one. It's under $10 with shipping. DJ copy, loan for promotional loan. I Can See Your House from Here. And this album has Kit Watkins on it. Kit Watkins is an outstanding keyboard player. He came in after Pete Bardens had left the band, and I was upside down. So he plays the Hammond C3 Yamaha electric grand piano, and Kit Watkins was also in the American progressive fusion band Happy the Man. So if you didn't know that, Kit Watkins is on this album, and this album's by Camel, and it's I Can See Your House from Here. And like I said, this is a really nice looking promo. What else did I pick up this week? This one here I never had. I don't think I ever even owned it on CD, but I'm pretty much of a completist when it comes to Pink Floyd. So a collection of great dance songs. This one was $5. I think it was, the shipping was like $3.99, and then the record I got it for like $3.99 or $4. So it's a no-brainer, and it's really nice. It's a nice record. Never owned this one, like I said, but I want to get this one and a couple other ones, and then put them with my Pink Floyd collection, and then complete that collection. Because Pink Floyd is one of my top 5 bands of all time. Coming in, here's the record that I picked up in Norfolk. And this album here is Annette Peacock, X Dreams. And the man that's on this here, right over here, one of Mazzy's favorites, Bill Bruford. Yeah, that's right, Bill Bruford of Yes. And the Bruford Band. He's on this here. He plays drums on here, and I already knew that, but because Annette Peacock, it was on his albums. Feels good to me. Hell's Bells, you know, Bill Bruford. Anybody out there a Bruford fan? How about this one here? I had this one on CD. I didn't realize I had it on CD. I got the Eric Johnson live from Austin, Texas. So I'll probably be selling the CD and then keeping the record. I got this one at a really good price. I put into Discogs for Eric Johnson, and because I wanted to pick up some of his albums. Man, they're expensive. Alviva Musicon, man, that album is really high in price. I have all his albums on CD, but I'd like to get a couple of them on vinyl if they're analog. This one here, I'm not real sure if it's analog or digital. I'll have to give that a check out. But Eric Johnson, outstanding guitar player from Austin, Texas, live. How about the next one here? What do we got? What are we looking at? Oh, an album, Isotope. These guys here are a fusion band with Gary Boyle playing guitar, the late Gary Boyle. This album's called Deep End. They made about 4 records, and then they have a best of. If you're into fusion, you should check these guys out. These guys are really good. Gary Boyle, acoustic and electric guitars. The rest of the guys, I don't know who they are, but I know who Gary Boyle is. Gary Boyle also has 2 solo albums that are really good too, as far as fusion jazz. My favorite. Another one I picked up this week. I got this one also from either Discogs or I got this one for like $7, and this is an album I didn't have by Al Di Meola, and this is one of his later albums. This is the Al Di Meola Project, Tiramisu, and it's got Anthony Jackson on bass, and the rest of the guys I don't recognize, but yeah, it's a little mellow. This album and the other Project album I have is a little mellow. I knew that getting into it was going to be a little bit mellow. So, how about the no breakage involved in this program? Time and a Word, yes. I did not have this album. This is the UK cover. I got this at a good price. I had put this in so I could get it, and the show, when it shows up on YouTube, on eBay, when it comes up on eBay, you put in there and you say, you want a certain one to show up. Because finally I got a good price on this one, and the vinyl was really nice. I can go ahead and show you. Don't drop the album there. Really pretty. Yeah, that's a UK press of Time and a Word by Yes. Another one here I got about 3 or 4 more here to show you. It's been a good week. Again, I can't complain at all. This is really working out for me, this buying and selling thing, and flipping the old, going out with the old and coming in with the new, kind of like 2023. It's coming real soon. 11 days, I hear. Mike Oldfield promo of Almadon. Yes, I saw this one show up, and there's some artists like Mike Oldfield that the records just go for cheap. Mike Oldfield, what an artist. I have this also on quad, I think, but I was able to put the regular pressing I had in the store. So, yep. As I get these upgrades and promos and stuff, I put the originals in the that I have from my collection in my store. So that's a shipping address. This one here, I couldn't pass this one up. This was like $12. I'm out looking every night on my website, on the eBay, and the Discogs. Pink Floyd Relics. I did not have this one. A bizarre collection of antiques and curios. And this one has Mr. Syd Barrett on it. So yeah, did not have this one. I have it now, and it's a really nice copy. And I got it for less than I think I got it for like $12. I guess that's why they call me the North Carolina vinyl picker. Okay, here we go. Isotope. We just talked about Isotope. This is their first album, and I was able to pick this one up for less than $10. And yeah, they're not expensive either. You go in, and a lot of times, most of these jazz fusion records, people don't even try to outbid you. So if it goes in for like $3.99 or $4.99, you sit on it for 6 days, and boom, you get it. So this one here, I'm not a huge fan of the 80s music. I lived through the 80s. I listened to lots of records in the 80s. And as I listen to a lot of stuff, if I hear something, I say, yeah, I did listen to that back 40 years ago. But this album here, Man Jumping, I never thought I would see this album. A friend of mine, my best friend up in New Jersey, John Weller, made me a copy of this. And years ago, I probably was on cassette at first, and then he made me a copy on CD. And I've been listening to this album for 40 years. Never seen this on vinyl. When I saw it on eBay for like $7 with free shipping. So I jumped all over it and picked it up, and it's on that Robert Fripp King Crimson label there, Editions EG, out of Gem Records out of California. If you ever see this, and this is a wild record. This is a really weird one. So right up my alley. Man Jumping, World Service. This is probably the pick of the week right here. Here's the pick of the week. I don't have my Selling England by the Pound, Genesis. Wow, promo. I got this for like $12. Somebody put this in there and said it had scuffs. Man, it doesn't have. It's beautiful. I cleaned it up with the Humming Guru. That Humming Guru is worth every nickel. Cleaned it right up. I think I ran it through twice. Scrubbed it a little bit with my pad over here that I picked up in the G2 Groove Washer. Yep. Did a little bit of that, a little bit of scrubbing. Put it in the dishwasher. Put it in the Humming Guru. Cleaned it up. Put it through again. Man, this sounded great. I played it, and then my older copy of Selling England, that went in the store. One left. Got one record to show you left, and that's going to be all for the North Carolina Vinyl Picker. Okay, coming in. What's he say? Coming in hot. There you go. Porcupine Tree. Yep, I did not have this one. The Sky Moves Sideways. Of course, I have it on CD. I have all their stuff on CD. Been a fan of them for, well over 20 years. Going on 30 years, probably. This one here is one of my favorites. I love their older stuff. Their older is probably my favorite part of Porcupine Tree, but I could say that about a lot of bands. I like the middle area in Absentia, and I like Dead Wing. I love all that stuff. And then the later stuff, like the new album and The Incident. Man, I love The Incident. I wish I had seen that tour. I could kick myself for not seeing it. Fear of a Blank Planet, I saw that tour, and saw that in Orlando. The only time I got to see Porcupine Tree, and that was at the Hard Rock in Orlando with Steven Wilson. And then I've seen Steven Wilson solo twice. So there you go. And just wonderful album. So great, great album. So the next 5 weeks, we're going to count them down. We're going to count them all down. We're going to count down my 5 favorite vinyl community shows. So I've been with the vinyl community now. I've been making videos for over a year and about 18 months now. Yeah, give or take around there. Coming up on 18 months. And been watching videos for probably at least 3 years. Yeah, I remember watching for about 3 years now. So I need to get on screen more and probably get over to Rachel's channel because she builds channels. So listen to and watch Rachel, Rachel's Ghost, and there's lots of channels out there I watch. But we're gonna see next week. We're gonna show you number 5, and then we're gonna count them down to number 1. So we're coming in about 14 minutes tonight. This is a quick one, and I'll be talking to you soon. I'll be talking to you Sunday night. Tomorrow's Hump Day already. So yeah, it's gonna be a quick week, and I'm gonna get back on here. We're gonna discuss who's number 5 in the vinyl community's favorite channels for North Carolina Vinyl Picker. And y'all have a great night out there. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas to everybody, and Happy New Year. I will see you on Christmas night, the 25th. So be good out there, support them troops, and we'll be talking to you soon. North Carolina Picker out.